Hello, I'm really pleased to be able to talk to you today about Rwanda, a country I worked with while Prime Minister and where I still work today. It's perhaps fitting that you are commemorating the Rwandan Genocide at a school. 1 in 5 of those who were killed in Rwanda were of school age. School buildings around the country were the scenes of mass killings. More than half of the victims were young people. At the same time as most of you would have been infants, thousands of mothers in Rwanda had their unborn babies taken from them. Now, learning about such appalling scenes is not easy. And more difficult still is to try to understand the forces that could have been unleashed inside ordinary farmers that would make them actually pick up their machetes to kill their friends, their neighbours, even their own family members. But we must remember what happened during the genocide and why. It is important, first of all, to remember, because to forget genocide is to risk genocide happening again. But we also owe a duty of remembrance to those who died. We owe it to them to look at photographs of their faces, to learn their names, to learn about how they lived their lives and how those lives ended. Because if we allowed their memory to die, then those who planned the killing will have succeeded in their aim, which was to make it as if these people had never existed. So Rwanda's story is a story of great pain, but it is also a story of hope. The triumph of the Rwandan spirit is nothing short of remarkable and shows you what the human spirit can achieve. In the 16 years since the genocide, Rwanda has proved wrong those who believe that Africa is destined to repeat a cycle of conflict and poverty. Today, Rwanda is one of the fastest growing economies in Africa. It built last year 3,000 classrooms, and almost all its children now go to school. It's a united nation and an ambitious nation. Rwandans will spend their Memorial Week remembering the past, but they also have a determination that the future should not be hostage to it. They could have chosen the path of retribution and revenge, but instead they chose reconciliation and renewal. Those who took part in the killing and those who survived now live side by side in one of the most densely populated parts of Africa. Their realization is that in the end, love and forgiveness is the only way to prevent the hatred and division of the past from resurfacing. Their rebirth as a nation, I think, stands as an inspiration to the world. We can all learn from what Rwandans have achieved. When I was asked to prepare this message for your school today, I was reminded of a passage from Philip Jurevich's remarkable book on the genocide. He tells of how 4 years after the genocide ended, a gang of genocidaires returned to Rwanda to murder Tutsi. They went to a school and ordered the pupils to divide into 2 groups, Hutu and Tutsi. The children refused, telling them they were all Rwandans. So the militiamen killed them all together. Thankfully, such violence is now firmly in Rwanda's past. But the story, in a strange way, also gives hope for the future. If those Rwandan children had the courage to choose to die together, Rwandans and people of all faiths and ethnicities around the world can, I believe, also choose to live together, side by side, in peace. Thank you.